안녕하세요, 저는 Noki입니다. Welcome back to my channel today, Luckies, where we are going to be reacting to some more Jackson Wang of got7, and I'm so freaking incredibly excited for this release today, man, because we have just got so much from Jackson this month. Seriously, March has been blessed for Agase. It is absolutely fucking incredible, and I'm pretty sure I read as well that this is going to be Jackson's last release for March. It had fucking better be, because he has been working so goddamn hard. We have had everything that he's come out with already this month, and it's just been absolutely incredible. And then we are going to cap it off with a music video that is 7 minutes and 45 seconds long, quite literally a short film. So I am really not ready, y'all. I just wanted to say as well that, of course, if you guys want to catch more got7 reactions, and of course subscribe to the channel, because we have got a ton more over here up in the cards above. We have got a playlist for them as well, and over on Patreon we are currently watching got7's Hard Carry Season 2, and then we have got Hard Carry Season 1 plus album listens and a Just 2 album listen coming up this week over there as well. So definitely do go and check that out. But without any further ado, y'all, let's just get straight into this one by giving this one a massive old like. Let's go full screen and let's start our reaction in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Alright. I think the only thing I've got left to do is make sure that I subscribe to everyone's individual YouTube channels. Because we watched it on Rain's channel last time, I didn't subscribe. But we got our boy Mark, and now we got our boy Jackson. Alright, this already looks absolutely beautiful. So Leave Me Loving You. I literally forgot to introduce the song Lmly. Leave Me Loving You. Oh shit, man. Ooh. Let's go, King. Oh, transition King. Let's go.
You don't call me baby.
Hey.
You call me my name.
So freaking handsome, bro. Holy
but I
shit.
keep on hoping nothing has changed. Yeah.
Hey.
We keep on touching.
So this is all English?
But we don't feel.
다 영어야?
It feels like you're letting your hands off the wheel.
비트가 재밌네. This beat is really fun. Hey, hey. Sounds very 80s. Looks very 80s too, just the way that this is filmed. Oh! Hey, hey! Oh, Jackson, this is beautiful, man. Feel it too. Hey, hey. Whatever you do. Hey. Dude, these scenes are incredible. Oh. Ooh. My man's voice. Hey, hey. Dude.
In purple and blue.
He sounds incredible. Also, this MV, literally short film. Jackson's more of a king than you'll ever be, sir. I just have to say as well, I love the way that this is color graded. Like the teal, the use of the teal, the blowing out of the highlights as well, makes it feel really dreamy, really ethereal, but it really fits like this kind of like late night cyberpunk Hong Kong vibe. Feel it too. He's still imagining her next to him all the time. Hey, hey. Oh no, the rose. Dude, straight up, this is an 80s styles bop. The transition again. Hey, I love this. What a throwback this style is. See, the use of teal and the blown out highlights, I love it. It looks so beautiful. The reds pop in the way that they do. The reds, the pinks, the blues. Wow. Don't tell me it's over. Thank God. I love how we've just kept focused on him literally the entire time as well, as they move away. Wait, what is the rest of this then? Oh, we got, it's credits? Hey. Okay, you know, this is just the craziest thing for me, right? Like, he's done literally everything from start to finish. Like, the craziest thing is that everything that he does is like his brainchild. See, they're even taking sample shots, sample scenes, and Jackson's directing it. Just, you know what as well, just look at how they colored all of this. Like, you can see the tone of the restaurant here. Just look at how they've colored this and color graded it. Hey, this is amazing. This is amazing. Baby, whatever you do, babe. The actress that he used as well, she's beautiful.
Leave Me Loving You. For the music video, I came up with a treatment that follows my previous release, Pretty Please. Still staying in the time zone of
it's like
90s Hong Kong Chinese movie
it's
style.
like 80s type vibe song, but
it's more towards movie structure.
You can tell,
this time,
like I said, short film.
than like the musical and choreo performances.
It's fucking incredible. Fucking incredible. Oh, this is amazing. I'm so glad that he included like this behind the scenes as well.
Storyline of Leave Me Loving You music video. Well, it's another love story.
Of course.
I'm playing a role of a dishwasher in a restaurant.
Meets a customer.
I fell in love with this girl.
Falls in love with her, of course.
Came in. Everything about
Love at
this
first sight.
only happened in my mind. It's my imagination. It never happened. She doesn't know me, and lastly, she got married.
So it's a one-sided love.
Very simple story, but very interesting to shoot it in a different style this time.
Simplicity is sometimes better than complexity. Hey. This was incredible, and I want to say really quickly, just before I forget, Jackson watched my previous video that I did on him with Rain and of course himself, and I just want to say, Jackson, if you happen to be watching, once again, my man, you're a genius. You're an absolute genius. The amount of respect that not only myself, but also, I gotta say, literally all around the world, and even people who don't know you yet have for you is absolutely just monumental. And you're an amazing artist. Keep everything up. We love you. We'll always support you. And just remember that you're absolutely freaking incredible, man. You are absolutely amazing. The stories that you tell, whether they be simple or whether they be highly complex, it's the way that you tell them that is important, because there is only one Jackson Wang, and that is you, my man. So thank you so much for this absolutely freaking incredible video. I also just want to say as well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This was really an experience from start to finish. Like, I didn't really know what to expect going into this, and I think it's really good that I actually kind of stayed away from absolutely everything. I just followed Jackson's Instagram notifications saying like it's going to be dropping on this day, it's going to be dropping at this time, and I'm really glad that I was around for it. Unfortunately, I was eating lunch, so I missed the first couple of minutes of the premiere, so decided to wait until it was all over so I could catch it in full with you guys without any interruptions. But dude, like I said, and he summed everything up really perfectly, so I don't really need to give a take or some thoughts on what I think it might have been about, because it's very clear now. But the thing is that the one thing I'm so incredibly just proud of Jackson for, but also just so surprised about, is the fact that he has come up with all of this in his head. He's come up with literally all of it, but he's not only just, you know, planned everything out and looked at everything the way that he wants to, but he's actually been able to execute it, not only on paper, but, you know, also physically. Like, this song and this music video is like a physical, tangible being now. And like his imagination, his thought, his dream, his vision with this song is a physical reality. And I just think that this is the craziest thing about him. He is really able to bring his visions to life. And that is why I believe personally that he is just the embodiment of a true artist, which I absolutely freaking love. So dude, I love the music video. I love the way that everything is being color graded. It really reminds me of like 80s, 90s Hong Kong, but like very cyberpunk type color grading that they've done. They've really accentuated the teals, the pinks, the blown out highlights, and then of course on top of that the reds as well that you see flaring towards the end when they're driving out in the car. I love the shots. The camera work is absolutely amazing. The song is just a constant bop. Seriously, you can't not just constantly bop to it. Like he said as well, it is relatively straightforward in terms of the premise of the song and what the story is, but nonetheless that doesn't make it uninteresting to watch. It's still really, really cool to actually go through that, watch it all with him. But also on top of that, coming to the very end, the one thing that I didn't pick up was that it was actually all in his head. It was all a dream. It was all something that he had just kind of imagined for himself. It wasn't actually a physical reality for him. It's just something that he played through. And I guess he alludes to this, of course, when he is you know, starting to talk to himself. I just thought that rather perhaps he missed her, or they might have had a falling out or something instead. But of course it makes perfect sense that instead, yeah, it just happened to be a one-sided love. And I mean, how many of us can say that we've been in a similar position where sometimes we, fall in love with something, or we love the idea of something, but it's either not realizable, like you can't actually do what it is that you dream of doing, or you feel like things are too far out of your reach, or whether it be a person as well. I mean, I'm sure that everyone can relate to that on some level. So massive kudos to Jackson for really actually talking to something I think that pretty much everyone has felt at some stage, and that's just the relatability factor. So I just have to say, man, Jackson's amazing, got7 are amazing. These boys are just absolute perfection in terms of their artistry. I mean, I think that they are just absolutely incredible in terms of what they are able to do, not only as a group, but just individually as well. It's really crazy to see just how far they have come since they've debuted, but also on top of that as well, just how far they continue to push the envelope and how far they continue to just improve, even when, I gotta say especially, even myself think, all right, they've hit the ceiling, there's no way it can get better than this because it's already perfect. And then, I don't know, we just get another release, we get something else, and then our fucking ceiling is shattered yet again. Anyway, I'm rambling. I just wanted to say, I love and appreciate every single one of you guys for tuning in. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss out on any more of my reactions, not only to Jackson, but of course all the other got7 members, and of course more got7, because there is still tons of stuff that we have not checked out. got7 have just an absolute freaking mountain of content literally all the time for us to go and have a look at, so do make sure to stick around for that if you guys want. Over on Patreon, we've got plenty more as well, so do definitely come over and have a look. We have got Hard Carry Season 2 that we're watching at the moment. Had to take a very brief break because of some stuff that happened last week, but that's resuming again this week. I'm super freaking excited for that. We've got Hard Carry Season 1, we've got got7 album listening parties, and we've got Just 2 coming up this week as far as album listens are concerned. I love and appreciate you guys so much once again. Thank you so much, Jackson, for this absolutely amazing release. And until next time, guys, take care of yourselves out there. Stay safe, but most of all, and above all else, make sure that you guys are staying happy, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.